We're live. Let me cut that off. I'm gonna go and skip out.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. If you would please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome to the 2021 8th Grade Award Celebration. My name is Jenny Marino and it has been my honor to serve as rugby's interim principal this spring. What a school year this has been. A year of online learning, quarantine, social distancing, abbreviated sports seasons, and the list goes on and on. And yet, it has been a special year. A school year that has seen teachers, parents, and students come together to overcome challenges, emerging to celebrate these 8th grade students today. 8th graders, this will be one of the last times you will be called that. Take a moment and look around. Look at your teachers and your parents. They are here today to celebrate your accomplishments, to celebrate this milestone signifying the conclusion of middle school and the beginning of high school. You are ready for this, and we know that you will make us proud. Students, before you depart from Rugby Middle, please take a moment to thank a special teacher or coach or staff member for the impact they have had on you while in middle school. Thank them for believing in you and supporting you along the way. Take a moment sometime today to thank your parents, your grandparents, and other family members for the love and support that they have shown you. Acknowledging those who help you along the way is an important part of your journey. This day is about you. We are proud of you, and we can't wait to see all of the great things that you accomplish. Each year, teachers at Rugby Middle School select one of their peers to represent Rugby as the Teacher of the Year. Listen to what her teachers have said about this year's recipient. She is 100% all in. Her calm, consistent presence is a huge support for her colleagues, but mostly important for her students and parents. Students often share that her class is one that they enjoy and can perform well in because she answers questions, listens to student input, encourages them, and isn't a pushover. Her high expectations are upheld because she knows how to hold her students to a standard without becoming aggravated or overwhelmed by their challenges. She is kind, eager to help others, communicates well, and is an overall amazing example of an educator at their very best. Please join me in recognizing Ms. Brittany McCall. We would also like to recognize a parent volunteer who has worked tirelessly to support rugby in numerous ways for many years. Even though this year has been packed with restrictions and limitations, this amazing volunteer has made herself available to assist with rugby's changing needs. REP is made up of so many wonderful parents and community members and has brought a sense of normalcy to rugby because of selfless volunteers. This year alone, she has orchestrated lunches, monthly treat tables, and an amazing staff appreciation week. We at Rugby would like to recognize Deb Johnston for her constant support of our rugby family, all by
Good morning. I'm Mr. Davenport. I teach 8th grade social studies on the pirate team. And I coach boys and girls soccer. We only got a day and a half of school left. So I have the privilege to give the Dr. Steve Edney Award. It's just a little bit to read. The All-Star Award is given by the Dr. Steve Edney Orthodontics each year to a student who exhibits the following traits: hard work in all their studies, a good citizen, outstanding attitude, behavior, and a positive role model for their peers. This student was selected by the 8th grade teachers. This award comes with $100. I didn't know that. It is intended to be used to award higher education. So that doesn't mean go shopping. This student is silly. This student makes good decisions. This student helps others. This student works hard. This student is very respectful. This student is captain of the soccer team. This student gives and respects.
Hi, thank you all for taking the time to come and support these amazing students and their accomplishment this year, especially this year. I'm going to ask Ms. Susan Fernandez from the Idaho Lions Club to come on up and help me out. The Idaho Lions Club would like to honor citizens who contribute to making our community a better place. This student is a premier example of a citizen who uplifts others with their unconditional kindness and genuine desire to help others in any way she can. She stands out for her positive attitude, selflessness for those in need, her kind disposition, and her honesty. During her middle school career, she has taken part in the art club, helped create our beautiful yearbooks with her yearbook staff, provided support and guidance to our younger students as an 8th grade mentor, expressed her athleticism in cross country, continues to grow her community as a leader at her church, all while maintaining a straight A average. And every morning and afternoon for the last 3 years, she has led students in raising and lowering the flag with grace and dignity. She's an inspiration to her 2 little sisters And to all of us who have had the pleasure to know our undelighted and we're delighted to present the otherwise Lions Club Award in honor of this distinguished citizen, Ian Campbell. And I should mention, she was paying $100 this So we would like to honor this student whose personal acts and attitude have proven to strengthen our community. This student is the premier example of a citizen whose integrity guides him throughout his day and provides unconditional sportsmanship to his peers and teammates as he plays basketball and golf on our school and community teams. He is a role model to his younger peers as an eighth grade mentor, gives back to his church within his youth group, all while maintaining the standards of the National Junior Honor Society. He is someone whose attitude and demeanor reflects his dependable and kind nature, always willing to help anyone in any group without hesitation. For those of us who have been lucky to know this student, we undoubtedly can share a positive interaction remembering him. So we are happy to present the Etowah Lions Club Award in honor of another outstanding citizen, Carson Patrick.
Well, I've been told to tell you, students, when you receive the award, come in front of the table so you can be on camera. Hello. Always wanted to do that. Okay, next up is the Citizenship Award. The eighth grade teachers got together and nominated many students. It was hard to narrow it down. We put these names out to the rugby teachers. The teachers voted. I'm going to be talking about the number one vote getter. The Citizenship Award is defined as a citizen who works toward making his or her community a better place through public service, volunteer work, and other efforts to improve the lives of all citizens. This award should go to a student who personally acts and attitudes have been proven to be the individual most outstanding. The characteristics for the award is honor, service, courage, leadership, patriotism. This student is kind. The student is helpful. The student is polite. The student leads in the right direction. This student chooses wisely. And this student will fly high in the future. This student is Jake DiBiase.
Hello, I'm Ms. Foster. I'm the English teacher on the CDOT team. We are about to read the names for the Greater Excellence Award, and these were the nominees for the These are the nominees for the Citizenship Award. And please hold your applause. Tyson Sim. Please hold your applause. Thank you.
Until the end.
Tyler Nash. Nicole Daly. Harley Ash.
Slide on.
Kaya Villavovic. And Katie Fletcher. Please hold your applause until the very end.
We would like to recognize and hire students who are excellent. If Miss Oakley Lewis would come down. Sydney Hart. All right. Caitlin Day. And Campbell Red. These are the here. Rear Excellence Award for students. Jim Allen Moses. Wilson Burton. Paul Singh. Haley Giles. Coleman Allen. And Zach. All right, everybody is settled. Recently, we awarded several eighth grade students at our Tenacious T who reflected a determination this year that was expressed their exceptional growth. We would like to ask these students to stand and stay standing so we can provide them with a generous round of applause for their tenacity this year. We'll hold applause till all of the names have been read, and you'll stay standing until your applause is done. Ella Heatherly, Antonio Kurz, Jennifer Bolanos Ralios, Caitlin Hollyfield, you guys can stand up. Micah Burnett, Bryce Connor, Deanna Anderson, Isaac Diaz Gaines, Brian Kirkwood, Preston George, Chance White, Emily Mara, Katrina Hyder, Donna Jenkins, Colin Kennedy, Vincent Perini, and Isaac Lewis.
The President's Award for Educational Excellence is sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education in partnership with the National Association of Secondary School Principals to recognize and honor those students who have achieved high academic goals by their hard work, and dedication to learning. In order to be eligible for this award, the student must have maintained an average of 90 or above in their core classes throughout 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. In addition, the student must have earned a level 5 on an EOG. So we're going to have our 8th grade teachers come up at this time to announce the recipients.
Yes, close to the end. They deserve a Rolex.
Okay, we have quite a few awards to present, so students who receive their award, if you will line up and then continue moving the line around to my left, this direction. Okay, so proceed our team. Adrian Fidel Montoya. Ari Sylvester Sellis. Braden Collier Barksdale. Braden Nanukai Settle.
Right?
Brooke Ann Kaczynski.
Slide down. Slide down. Guys, slide down. Hey, guys. Guys, slide
I
down.
know you're so excited for your fellow peers, but please keep it in. Dylan Cash Detweiler. Eli Jackson Punch. Ethan Daniel Long. Gavin Michael Palayo. Isaac Daniel Hendricks. Isabella Claire Conway.
Y'all can go in front.
Jack Zaleski. Jackson Griffin Mills. J.D. Frazier Wright. John Emerson Musser. Kaylee Violet O'Malley. Kaya ElizabethOlovic. Lacey Christine Barber. And students will start to Lauren Lunch. Malia Marie Thomason. Myla Joy Urapa. Nicole Daly. Noelle Grace Julian. Rachel Alon Smith. Riley McKenna Ledoux. Sarah Stevenson. Skyla Hope Garner. And Tyson Rothenixon. Aaron's Russell Science. Christian Graham Thompson. Christian Claire Singleton. Colin Eugene Gray. Delta Andrew Mount.
The teacher said.
Eleanor Caroline Foster. Amy, Jeanette, Earl. Holden, with Henry Stanley. Jacob Williams. Anna P. Song. John Spencer. Nathan Lee Campbell. Parker Brett Malty. Joyce Brown Astor. Brian Nichols Bartlett. Seth Connor Godfrey. Sophia Soler. Stella Cheyenne Gash. Summer Lee Ramsey. Thomas Gregory Novak. Zachary Thomas Stanley. We have one more for the Seagull team, Emma Virginia Bryson.
All right, Pirates. So for the outstanding academic excellence, let's start with John Henry Confirm. Josiah Riley Savage. Elijah Eugene Burr. Ada Elizabeth Robertson. Campbell Juan Elizabeth Lovell. Carson Nicholas Happy. Eden Bethany Campbell. Eli James Shelton. Emery Faith Strauss. Griffin Michael Ayers. Hannah Elizabeth Gray. Hannah Jane Deckard. Haley Grace Baker. Ian Nathaniel Richards. Jake Donovan. Yes. Haley Marie Lewis. Caitlin Marie Day. Keith Tran. Ian James Holden. Elaine Russell. Leah Peyton Barnes. Logan Fletcher. Lucas Elijah Lillies. Mason Jenny Poole. Matthew Evans and Tile. Riley Morgan Druckis. Rowan K. Turner. Sarah Elizabeth Walker. Sydney Elizabeth Hart. We can give these outstanding students.
Even though several of these students will be thinking about them. Thank you. It is hard for me to look out and not get emotional. I was walking back to last year, my name is Suzanne Meadows, I'm one of the assistant principals here. And we stood up here and did this ceremony with no one here. No kids, no parents. Ms. Ben was videotaping us. The only benefit was all the times we made mistakes, we were able to do retakes. That was the only benefit. So as I begin to read this next list of students that managed to, amongst tremendous odds, earn all A's, and that's not just all A's for the year, that's all A's every quarter of this very challenging year. And it's still a significant list. So please hold your applause until all students have been able to be recognized and the teachers will hand your certificates. So remain standing here even after you get your certificates. Christian Acosta, Eden Campbell, Nicole Daly, Caitlin Day, Nathan Gambrell, Allison Garcia, Sydney Hart, Noelle Houlihan, Malia Humiston, Jalen Jackson, Royce Johnston, Jackson Kane, Kaylee Lewis, Ethan Long, Kate Irene, John Rossiter, Kaylee O'Malley, Alexandra Picard, Hannah Ray, Campbell Riddle, Kinsley Russell, Ari Sellis, Braden Settle, Rachel Smith, Emery Strauss, Keith Tran, and Jenna John. Let us please give them back the applause. And even though some of these students are going to come back, I'm going to guys sit down for a minute so you can get recognition to this next group. This next group of students is not quite as many, but still, considering the challenge, quite phenomenal. These students have managed to earn all A's, all 3 years, every quarter. 6, 7, and 8, every quarter. But it is still probably about 15 names, so hold your name, hold your applause. And students, when you get your certificate though, please stay in front so that everyone can see you on the camera. Christian Acosta, Nicole Daly, Sydney Hart, Noelle Houlihan, Malia Humiston, Royce Johnston, Kaylee Lewis, Hannah Ray, Campbell Riddle, Ari Salas, Rachel Smith, Emery Strauss, and Keith Tran.
You guys can be seated. Good morning. My name is Justin McKenzie. This is my first year here at rugby, and the whole year has been everything that I always heard rugby was. Rugby definitely is. As the assistant principal and athletic director, I've had the opportunity to overlook one of the most unique athletic seasons I believe that we've ever had, with no turnaround time for athletes. A lot of times the season's overlapping, and the students still having to keep up their grades, whether it be virtually, some of their seasons, or in person. So at this time, I would like to recognize if you've played a sport as a 6th grader or 7th grader, an 8th grader here at Rugby Middle School, I'd like you to stand up. It's really amazing to watch and see how many athletes participate in so many different sports. This school is not the same group that goes through and plays every single sport. It's really a very good mix all the way through. We're so very appreciative as a teaching staff of their hard work, both in the classrooms. Being a student athlete isn't an easy task, and all your hard work hasn't gone unnoticed. Please make sure you take time to thank your coaches and your parents that have invested so many hours either bringing you to practice, dropping you off, driving the activity bus to take you, spending that extra time, making that phone call when you were injured. make sure you take time to thank those coaches. Winning a single conference championship during your time at middle school is very challenging. Believe me, some of the schools that I've been at have gone years without winning one. This year, Our Lady Raiders won not just one, but they won every single conference championship that was possible to win. They won it in dominating fashion in every single sport that they did. All 6 of the sports that we were able to bring home conference championship last time. It was very exciting to go, and it wasn't one of those years where you can say, well, this wasn't a competitive year. No, most of our games came down to the last inning or the last few minutes of the game, coming from behind in a race, not having a great season all season and pulling out a championship in our last sport at the very end of the season. So it was very exciting all the way through. I would like to recognize if you were a member of one of our female athletic teams that won a championship in 8th grade this year, please stand up. Thank you. One last thing about these ladies, tonight at the 5 o'clock segment, they will be on WLOS, so I hope everybody will tune in and check that out. At this time, I'm going to ask Coach Langham and Coach Risley to come up and help me present this year's Scholar Athlete certificates. These athletes maintained a 3.0 and participated in at least 2 sports. So at this time, I'm going to hand it over to Coach Langham.
Okay, we're gonna start with girls. Maya Clement, Isabella Baylor, Nyla Carroll, Lacey Carver, Lauren Quanch, Riley Druskis, Kaya Filipovic, Allison Garcia, Ava Garner, Allison Justice, Riley Flecker, Kaden Lyda, Alicia Madeira, Rachel Smith, Elizabeth Spence, Emery Sprouse, Jania Wilson, and Jocelyn Wilson. Those are your 2021 Scholar Athletes.
And now for our boy winners. Wilson Britton, Carson Cappy, Eli Launch, Noah Hale, Holden Hamlin, Adam Boots, Jalen Jackson, Royce Johnson, Parker Maltby, Jackson Mills, Ben Montgomery, Tyler Nash, Neil Robinson, Keegan Saft, Braden Settle, Zachary Stanley, and Spence Thorson. Congratulations. Good job. Thanks, guys. Have a seat, please. We are now going to present the Scholar Athlete of the Year Award for one boy and one girl. The Boy and Girl Scholar Athlete of the Year Award is named after three former coaches who spent their entire careers here at rugby. The male award is named after Mike Levens, who taught and coached for over 38 years. The female award is named for both Sean Bourne and Norma Heckley, who also spent their entire careers here and both coached multiple sports. The candidates for this award must have been excellent students in the classroom, as well as having played at least 2 sports. I can speak for several of my coaching peers when I tell you this year was extremely difficult to narrow it down to just one boy and one girl. This class of student athletes will be greatly missed by everyone who had the pleasure to coach them. At this time, Coach Bell will present our female winner.
So they say that when I talk, I take my mask off, so I'm probably going to talk for a long time. Before I announce the female scholar athlete for this year, I do want to reiterate what Coach McKenzie said about her lady Raiders this year. It was a clean sweep with the girls, 6 different sports, 6 conference championships. This year's 8th grade girls athletes were just phenomenal. And in a different school or in a different year, it might have been fairly easy to pick up, but it's just the list that was going on of female athletes was just incredible. It made the coach's decision very difficult. But I had the pleasure of coaching the young lady that won this award. Her traits that come to mind from me and her other coaches is that she's an incredible hustler, enthusiastic, very tenacious, more aggressive than anyone else, and will never back down no matter the challenge. I've always been a huge fan of how she plays in every sport, not just the sport that I coached her in. This year, she won 3 different conference championships, girls track, an undefeated basketball season, and an undefeated softball season. And I'm so proud of the kind of teammate that she is, but most importantly, the kind of person that she is. Please join me in congratulating our female winner of the Scholarship Athlete of the Year Award, which goes to Kate Lyon.
Katie, go down there to the other coaches.
Now turn this over to Coach Lyon.
Hey, me again. All right. For our male winner. I've coached our male winner in some capacity for 3 years. This year he competed in 3 sports and was a key part of each team. He's a wonderful student in the classroom and nothing short of a joy to coach. He's always prepared, he never complains, he's a great teammate, and always sets the bar in terms of how hard everyone should be working. His humble approach to everything he does has always drawn my admiration. He'd be the last one to ask for, and much less the last to expect to win this award. I recently told his mom that kids like him are why I continue to coach. They make all the hours, hard work, and sacrifice worth it. I'm so proud of this young man, and I can't wait to see what all he accomplishes. Please join me in congratulating our male winner of Scholar Athlete of the Year, Jackson Nichols.
The Jordan Hodges Award was established to honor a former rugby student, an incredible young lady whose life was taken too soon in a tragic car accident. This award is presented every year to an outstanding female athlete who embodied the spirit of Jordan through heart, dedication, and determination while playing both volleyball and softball during their time at rugby. When this young lady first walked in the gym, it was no secret softball was her first love. She spent her entire middle school career committed to her time on the field. As an 8th grader, she finally realized, that Coach Risley saw her potential on the court as well and was brave enough to walk into the gym with her volleyball tryouts. After making the team, we quickly saw how much she genuinely wanted to learn the game of volleyball and perform to the best of her ability. Her dedication to her team, positive attitude, and growth mindset make her a very coachable player and an asset to any team, as she has helped both teams win 2 conference championships this year. She is one of the most dedicated athletes we know and is always up for a challenge. Whether running sprints, working defense drills, or fine-tuning her serve, this student athlete never gives up, always works to be a better player, and is a fierce competitor. The 2021 Jordan Hodges Hart Award goes to Lillian Barrett. She was also left off the Scholar Athlete Award list, so I just wanted to recognize her for those.
Hello, I'm Laura Clark, intensive intervention teacher here at Rugby. And I have the privilege of presenting the Kevin Lovell Award. It was established by the rugby faculty to honor the son of a former teacher here at Rugby. Kevin was physically handicapped, yet he showed such a positive spirit and was such an inspiration to others that this award was created to recognize other students who have demonstrated a positive spirit while having to deal with challenging circumstances on a daily basis. This award today is being presented to a young man who has shown great resilience under very challenging circumstances. He always has a positive spirit, is patient with others, and is kind to everyone. He has a strong work ethic and a drive to succeed, and he's a quiet leader. For these reasons, I'm very proud to present the Kevin Lovell Award to Mr. Antonio Hurst.
My name is Earl Collins, and I'm the 8th grade science teacher on the Howard field. The Chase Lattice Award is an award that was created in memory of a former rugby student who passed away in a car accident in 2005. This award is given to a student who personifies the rugby spirit. Just as Chase brightened their day with smiling ears to help others, we wanted to recognize a similar spirit in a current and great student. This year's award is going to a young lady who is kind, caring, and inclusive. She personifies the rugby spirit with her actions Not just toward her peers, but everyone around her. She goes out of her way to lift up others with her words, sense of humor, and acts of kindness. We have no doubt that she will carry that same spirit across the street. Sure. This year's Chase Lives Award winner is Haley Baker.
Good morning, my name's Mike Earl, I'm one of the counselors here at Rugby, and I'm joined by Tisa Fletch, one of our AIG math specialists. And today we're here to recognize students as all-around kids of character. These students consistently exhibit the following character traits: responsibility, respect, perseverance, self-discipline, kindness, good judgment, integrity, and courage. These students were selected for this award by their teachers. The first recipient is a kind-hearted student. She is polite and respectful to others and is always willing to lend a helping hand. She has such a bubbly personality and brightens any room she walks into. She easily demonstrates an all-around kid of character by doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. And this award goes to Carly Cash. The next recipient is a quiet student, but he definitely stands out to his teachers as an all-around kid of character. He is polite and respectful to his teachers and his peers, and he does what is asked of him. He brings a positive presence into the classroom and has been a joy at having class this entire year. Congratulations to Tyson Sim. Across his classes, this recipient has had a positive influence amongst his peers and has the ability to shift the group dynamic in a positive way. He is always willing to help anyone and treat anyone with kindness and compassion. And this award goes to Josh Sandoval. The next student is a bright light in the classroom. She is eager to participate in activities and spreads positive energy amongst her peers and teachers. She puts her best effort towards everything she does, from athletics to projects to her friends. She is fun, polite, and kind. Her teachers have loved having her on the pirate team. The all-around kid of character award goes to Allison Justice. The next recipient is a kind and considerate student. She is inclusive and is willing to work with whomever she is assigned to. She is respectful and always eager to help. This award goes to Elizabeth Spence. All right, the next student is the first to offer to run an errand. He helps out anyone in need and always includes others in group assignments. He is kind, courteous, and very thoughtful. Congratulations to Billy Allen Justice.
This next student is a fine young man who gives it his best every single day. He works hard to push through the obstacles to achieve his goals. He is a constant reminder of the type of person everyone should strive to be in his life. He is the perfect model of the all-around kid of character. This award goes to Antonio First.
shows respect, politeness, and has a kind spirit. He goes above and beyond to make sure that he thanks people and says nice things. Even when no one is looking, he impresses his teachers with his caring demeanor. Congratulations to Diego and Prairie Monroe. Mrs. Rose Johnson describes this recipient as having the kind of personality that brings out the best in those around her. She is not afraid to be her true self, and her kindness shines through everything that she does. She has brightened my day just by her smile and thankful attitude in class. Congratulations to Brielle Thompson. Coach Risley and Coach Godfrey describe this recipient as being kind, considerate, and helpful to her peers. She works well with others and is always respectful to her classmates and teachers. Congratulations to Emma Bryson. Mrs. Saunders describes this student as being a kind young man who knows how to effectively communicate with adults and peers. Not only is he a strong musician, but he shows leadership by giving his peers gentle reminders and assistance. He isn't afraid to kindly correct a teacher, which is incredibly helpful. He is not afraid to ask clarifying questions so that he can truly perform to the highest ability. Congratulations to Jake Debias. These four recipients are being recognized by Coach Pellet. He describes them all as demonstrating respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship characteristics daily. They are a great model for their peers and just superb young men. Congratulations to Parker Maltby, William Montgomery, and Chance White. Mrs. Crawford is going to be giving out the last award for Kids of Character.
My name is Sarah Crawford. I've been a teacher in some capacity already for 9 years now. I'm here today to honor the life of Carly Carter. I had the privilege of being Carly's teacher for her 6th grade year here at Ruby Hill. When she passed away in the fall of 2019, Ruby lost one of its biggest personalities. This group of 8th graders represents the class that she was a graduate with. Carly was an enthusiastic young woman who loved the world around her. She was able to take very difficult situations and turn them into something wonderful. That is the way that Carly lived life, and something to be cherished and enjoyed. One of the things that made her the happiest was when she was able to immerse herself in a book. Carly was an avid reader, and one of her favorite things about our classroom was our book studies that we talked to. Her mom would often tell me that she would find numerous books in Carly's bed because of her love for reading. As a way to honor the life of Carly, a section of the library would be dedicated to her. Is that this will provide students with a place to escape the world around them and immerse themselves in a great. So, if you're comfortable, if you could come accept the award of the character. You all did not have to do this. Thank you so much. But I want to say to you guys, thank you for always loving Carly Carter for exactly who she was, and for never seeing her differences. She loved you guys so much, and it was my goal to watch you all grow up. And COVID kind of stopped a lot of that, and so I'm so thankful that I was able to be here today. And again, this was very, very kind, and I love all of you kids. And I know Carly Carter is a proud broken warrior, just like her mama.
Miss Terry is not here today, she's on paternity leave, and so I get to share a few more words with everyone. But Miss Terry and I coordinate the Rugby Raider Navigator program. This is a student mentoring program that involves approximately 90 eighth graders who serve as peer mentors for every single sixth grader here at Rugby. Mentors serve as role models and provide assistance in helping students transition into middle school by guiding them through activities that meet their social and academic needs throughout the year. They play a vital role in the success of our student body and the positive culture established within our school. This year, our mentors rose to the challenge of needing to build relationships with sixth graders virtually, and then in person, and then virtually again, and then in person again. And we could not have done it without them, and we couldn't have been more proud of their hard work, positive attitudes, and eagerness to help. Thank you to all our eighth grade mentors, and I'd love for all of y'all to stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. At this time, we would like to take an opportunity to recognize 4 of our mentors that have gone above and beyond in their leadership role by presenting them with our mentor awards. Now, they don't know that they're getting awards today, by the way. And it was fun doing this process, and it always is fun every year because this comes directly from the sixth graders that work with them. All right. So each of these students embraced their role as a mentor and provided great leadership to their sixth grade mentees. Our first recipient is a natural leader and was always actively engaged with her group of mentees. Confidence and conversation seemed to flow so easily for her. It was obvious that her mentees adored her as they seemed to hang on to every word she said. Specifically, her mentees said, she was really easy to talk to and was always there if we needed anything. I really look forward to every navigator activity because she made everything fun. And she wasn't just a mentor, she was a friend. Congratulations to Whitney McCombs. Our next recipient exemplified everything we hoped for in this leadership role. He maintained a strong focus on guiding his sixth grade mentees through their activities and never lost sight of the big picture. He would often be seen asking his mentees extra questions in order to reinforce the main point of their lessons. His mentee said, he's the kind of person who is so easy to talk to. He is fun to be around, and he's really smart. He helped me calm down when I was really stressed. He really took the time to get to know us and can relate to anything we're going through. Congratulations to Paul Singh. Our next recipient goes above and beyond as a mentor with her caring nature, genuine concern for others, and unlimited amount of enthusiasm that is highly contagious. She is loved by everyone, and her mentee said, "She's been so encouraging when I didn't believe it was possible. I don't know what I would do without her. She understands things in a way most people don't. She taught me lessons on life and being human and to let things go. I'm going to miss her so much, but know we will always keep in touch." And this award goes to Kinsley Russell. This last mentor, we want to recognize he be seen actively engaged during every training session, as well as navigator activities. His focus was always on his mentees and how he could help and support them. When observing his group in action, the conversation would flow so easily and natural. He is truly an impressive leader. His mentors say he made each navigator activity fun because he treated us as a friend. He was chill, easy to talk to. He was patient and very helpful. He made everything fun. Congratulations to Elijah Burr. Finally, we have one last award to hand out. In order for our program to run smoothly, we select a few students to serve as our captains. And I don't use the term serve lightly. Captains perform many of the logistics behind the program in order to help it run smoothly. These two captains have truly impressed us from day one with their eagerness to help in every capacity. And by the way, many of these words can be said for all the captains, but these two really stood out. They often arrive early to help set up, and would always see what else was needed to be done in order for us to move forward with our activities. Thank you so much for your dedication to this program and the needs of your peers and those of our sixth grade students. I would like to present the Captain Award to both Jocelyn Cunningham and Kate Fletcher. All right, now that's a round of applause.
All right, so Grizzly and I are going to give away the boy and girl physical education awards. There's one boy and one girl recipient. Oh, boy. So these people demonstrate leadership in the classroom. They're always prepared. They never complain. They do what we ask. Every day they're excited to be in class. For the boy, I can say that he's more mature than I am. I know that's not real hard to do, but he definitely is. I'm definitely going to miss talking to him. And anyway, Noah Hale.
Our female this year, same thing, comes to class, works well with others. It's always a pleasure to be around. Olivia McCutcheon. Sorry, we have to sort through these awards real quick. Okay, I will go ahead and get started. Again, I'm Ms. Foster, I'm the 8th grade English teacher on the CDOC team. And this is Melissa White-Pastor. She's the English 1 co-teacher and energy specialist. So we're gonna start off with English 1. This is the English 1 certificate of excellence, and it goes to Nicole Bailey. And again, please hold your applause. Sorry, I forgot to say that. And Eli Clonch also receives the English 1 award for 8th grade reading, Ms. Kaya Filipovic. 8th grade reading, Isaac Hendricks. Just ask him how many books he's read. Don't put us all to shame. For 8th grade writing, Malia Humiston. And Ethan Long for 8th grade writing. I'm gonna pass it off to Ms. Marshall.
Hi, I'm Ms. Marshall. I'm on the committee for certificate of excellence for English 1 is to Untitled Chapter and Nathan Earl. Certificate of excellence for writing goes to Lily Barrett and Paul Singh. And the certificate of excellence for reading goes to Brian Kirkwood and Gisela Content.
All right, to start with the English 1 award for the Pirates team, please ask Miss Sydney Hart to come on down and keep us trained. For my avid writers, very accomplished, I would say, and please ask Ethan Campbell and Caitlin Mustard to come down. And for all of the hard work that these students have put into English language arts, please, I'd like to recognize Allison Garcia and Jackson King. So, give all of these students a round of applause.
I bet you there was a bunch of yeah, that's a big one.
The certificate of excellence for AA science for acting goes to Mason Poole and Melissa Chambers.
The certificate of excellence for 8th grade science for the CDOC goes to Brady Barstow and Isabella Content.
The certificate of excellence award for science goes to Sophia
Son.
The Certificate of Excellence for Social Studies of the team is to Seth Buttry.
Jacob Williams.
The Certificate of Excellence for the CR team for Social Studies goes to Noah Hale. And Riley Lee.
And for the Pirates team, Griffin Ayers, John Dottie.
So I have the privilege of giving the Math One awards to the Pirate team and the Buccaneer team. Carson Cassidy, the Math One award.
Earl.
Christian Ray Thompson. And Clara Singleton.
So, the CR Awards, Mr. Allen, by the way, is very nice, and I want to see y'all. Actually, math position is really hard, but after much deliberation, I've given my Math Awards to, Adrian Montoya. And they're well doing. And for my eighth grade math awards, again, hard to narrow it down, but for consistency's sake, I'm going to go with Lori Launch. And average.
The Certificate of Excellence for the Pirate team, Math 8, goes to Kinsley Russell. And Hyatt Presley.
Team Math 8 award goes to Alexander Zicker and Paul Smith. Let's give them a round of applause.
As an award ceremony, sometimes things get long, but left off, but when we can make corrections, we definitely want to make those. So if you were left off the list, I do apologize, but we have one last scholar athlete to recognize. If you could please stand up at this time, Roscoe Green. I want to take this time real quick, Roscoe, to, give our lady athletes a lot of recognition, but our male athletes worked really hard as well this year and put off some amazing victories. It was very competitive, and I just want to make sure that I give our male athletes the credit they deserve and let them know that we're really going to miss them as well. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Landry, and I have the opportunity to be Rugby's Yearbook advisor. Rugby's Yearbook is a student-led publication. This means that students decide the content of the book, they take the pictures, they design the spreads, they edit, they do it all. In a normal year, this is a major undertaking. I don't know if you've heard, this is not a normal year. Students, this yearbook is unique. It is unlike any other yearbook you own. This book documented history and made history. Board yearbook staff began creating the book completely virtual with short classes and limited access to resources needed to create a yearbook. Small things like students and events. They faced challenges no other staff has had to face. However, they did not complain, at least to my face. They did not whine. They did not back down. Instead, they successfully found a way to prepare and plan for a year that refused to be planned time and time again. To say I'm proud of them personally and proud of the product of their hard work is truly an understatement. And so grateful that this group took what seemed virtually impossible and made it virtually possible. I would like to recognize the staff at this time. Please stand when I call your name. Haley Baker, Ethan Campbell, Elizabeth Chambers, Isabella Conway, Stella Gash, Isaac Hendricks, Noel Houlihan, Charlotte Ann Jackson, Riley Leduc, Kinsley Russell, and Sophie Reese. Okay, we have a few new awards that we've created this year. One of which is an outstanding virtual student. So these are students who are engaged the whole year through. They turn their cameras on when we ask them to. They ask questions out loud in front of the class. And they were just always present. And it was such a joy to have these students in a year like this one. So I am going to start off with the Seahawks. We have John Nossiter and Savannah Flores. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I'm Ms. Auditor. I'd like to give the outstanding virtual student for the Pirates team to Cheyenne Payne. Katie Jo Sitton. And Jordan Watson.
And for the Bucks team, our two outstanding virtual students who are always there, and I can always count on them for this participation. They're amazing. Nina Newsom and Christopher Costa.
Okay, this is the very last award we'll be presenting today, right? Okay, this is also a brand new award that we made this year. We just felt the need to recognize some really awesome students on each of our teams, and we only picked one for each team. And they're all named something slightly different. So the Sea Dog Award is called the Superb Sea Dog Award. And all of these awards are for exceeding team expectations of friendliness, kindness, respectfulness, and politeness. And this certain student always greeted his teachers when he came into the classroom and when he exited the classroom. He might not have always had a smile on his face, but he did in spirit. I believe that. And I'm pleased to present this to Roscoe Green.
Okay, the best of your work goes to a young woman who always has a nice smile on her face. She is exceedingly polite. She's just the sweetest thing. And she's kind, respectful, everyone adores her, her teachers, and she's great. Anything, Garcia.
All right, and then, last but not least, we saved the award for the perfect pirate. This is a student who fought me to be more attendance and who was always the greeter at the door and turned her assignments in immediately. I mean, she is on her game, and we just want to take a moment to recognize how awesome and hard that is on a normal year, but then to do it this year and another whole set of accomplishments. So Alexis and
So this concludes the 2021 8th grade award ceremony. I want to thank you for your attendance and your support. Our 8th grade picnic will follow the ceremony. Parents, if you are signing your student out early, if you would please report to the office to sign students out. Again, thank you so much for your attendance, support. We really appreciate you.